Dear my high student, session number 23, Problems in Dynamos and Transformer. أعزائي طلاب الصف الثالث الثانوي، أهلا بكم وحلقة جديدة وبروبلمز Dynamos and Transformer. ابتدينا قلنا الدينامو وقلنا ايه الفانكشن اوف دينامو، change from kinetic energy to electric energy، والفيزيكال ايديا اوف دينامو. ايه الفيزيكال ايديا اوف دينامو؟ electromagnetic induction. خدنا الدينامو، قلنا اللوز اوف دينامو، الاي ام اف انستنتينوس ايكوال اي ام اف نابوي ساين ثيتا، الاي ام اف maximum EMF equal نبوي. But EMF one cycle equal 0 and EMF after quarter cycle equal EMF after half cycle equal 4 نبF. EMF average negative N delta phi M over delta T. قانون مشهور اللي عندنا EMF negative 2E maximum over pi. تعال نشوف كده problems number 1. A rectangular coil, its dimension 25 centimeter multiply 40 centimeter, consists of 600 turns, rotate with velocity 3000 revolutions per minute in a uniform magnetic field of flux density 3.5 10⁻³ Tesla. Choose A, the average EMF when the coil rotate 90 degree from zero position. وعندي هنا 4 choose. Number 1 3 volt, number 2 40 volt, number 3 42 volt, and number 4 50 volt. Choose number 2 or B, maximum EMF. وعندنا 4 choose. Number 1 3 volt, number 2 66 volt, number 3 0 volt, and number 4 50 volt. But choose number C, the effective value of EMF. عندنا 4 choose. Number 1 3 volt, and number 2 66 volt, number 3 46.6 volt, and number 4 50 volt. But number D, instantaneous EMF, when the coil rotate from zero position 2 millimeter second. عندنا 4 choose. Number 1 3 volt, number 2 66 volt, number 3 57.16 volt, and number 4 66 volt. But a number of times current reached 0 in 1 second. وهنا 4 choose. Number 1 1000 times, number 2 100 times, number 2 101, number 3 104, and the number 4 19 times. Answers number 1, frequency number of complete vibration in times, يعني equal 3000 divided 60, so in frequency equal 50 hertz. طبعا عندنا الفريكونسي number of complete vibration over time. البريودك time 1 over frequency. So البريودك time 1 over frequency يبقى 60 divided 3000, so البريودك time equal 1 over 50 second. So the average EMF when the coil rotate 90 from zero position T90 equal 1 over 50 multiply quarter equal 1 divided 200 second. So EMF negative N delta phi M over delta T equal 600 multiply 32 multiply 10 negative 4 multiply 0.25 multiply 0.4 multiply 200 divided 1. So EMF equal 42 volt. But maximum EMF, الماكسيمم EMF equal نبوي NAB 2 by F. طبعا الأوميجا اللي هي الانجلر فيلوسيتي 2 by F ساين 90. تعال نعوض 600 multiply 35 multiply 10 negative 4 multiply 0.25 multiply 0.4 multiply 2 multiply 3.14 multiply 5 multiply 50. So the answers of EMF equal 66 volt. But effective value of EMF, طبعا عايزين ال EMF effective equal 0.707 EMF maximum، يعني equal 66 multiply 0.707 equal 46.6 volt. ده ال effective value of EMF. An instantaneous EMF when the coil rotate from 0 position 2 millimeter second T equal 1 over 50 يعني equal 0.002 second. So in EMF equal EMF maximum يعني equal 66 volt. But number of times reached to 1 second. The number of times 2f plus 1 2 الفريكونسي 50 plus 1 يعني equal 101 times. Problem number 2. The coil of alternated current dynamo is of dimension 5 centimeter and 10 centimeter. It consists of 420 turns. It is put a uniform magnetic flux of flux density 0.4 Tesla. يبقى عندنا هنا ال N ب 4420 وهنا ال A 5 and 10 magnetic flux density 0.4 such that the plane of coil was perpendicular to the field of the coil rotate a rate of 1000 revolution per minute. So the induced EMF in each of the following position: A. After quarter of revolution from the first position. Number 1, 3 volt. Number 2, 88 volt. And the number 3, 57.16 volt. And the number 4, 16 volt. After the rotational of an angle 150 from the first position, وعندنا four choose. Number 1, 3 volt. Number 2, 80 volt. Number 3, 44 volt. And the number 4, 66 volt. Choose number C, the mean value of induced EMF through of quarter revolutions from the first rotational or position. عندنا four choose. Number 1, 3 volt. Number 2, 80 volt. Number 3, 56 volt. And the number 4, 66 volt. Answers number 2A. First, the frequency number of complete vibration per times. يعني 1000 divided 60. So in the frequency equal 1000 divided 60 hertz. But ده الفريكونسي. طبعا الفريكونسي number of complete vibration in times 1000 divided 60 equal its unit hertz. Answers 2A. frequency number of complete vibration in time. يبقى الفريكونسي 1000 divided 60 بالهرتز. So الزيرو مع زيرو ممكن 100 divided 6 frequency number of complete vibration in times. But the induced EMF after quarter of rotational from the position. يبقى ال EMF maximum equal نبوي in A B omega. in number of turn A cross sectional area B magnetic flux density and omega angular velocity. So ال N طبعا الأوميجا 2 by F. ال N 420 multiply 10 multiply 5 multiply 10 negative 4 multiply 0.7 multiply 2 multiply 3.14 multiply 1000 divided 60 يبقى equal 88 volt. After rotational at angle 150 from the first position, EMF instantaneous equal EMF maximum sin theta. يبقى ال EMF maximum 88 multiply sin 30 equal 44 volt. Number B, the mean value of induced EMF through quarter rotational from the first position. EMF negative N delta phi M over delta T. يبقى ال F هنزلها 1000 divided 60. So البريودك تايم reciprocal of frequency 60 divided 1000. يبقى التايم after quarter equal 60 divided 400. So ال EMF negative N delta phi M over delta T 450 20 multiply 10 multiply 5 multiply 10 negative 4 multiply 0.4 multiply 400 divided 6. So in ال EMF equal 56 volt. Problem number 3. A step down ده للترانسفورمر. Step down of transformer is put at end of transmitting lines of an electric current. It's step down. طبعا step down يبقى ال VS less than VB or ال VB greater than VS. From 2400 volt to 120. يبقى معنى كده مادام ستيب داون يبقى الفولت للسكندري كويل 120 but the potential difference and the primary coil 2040. If an electric power produce is 13.5 kilowatt. طبعا هنا 13.5 هنبقى multiply 10 power 3 عشان تبقى بالوات. And the efficiency 90%. يبقى ال efficiency equal 90%. So the number of turns of the secondary coil given that the number of turn of the primary coil is 4000 turn. وهنا for choose 200 turn ولا 222 turn ولا 202 turn ولا 4000 turn. And the induced EMF current in two coils عندنا for choose 2 and 6 ampere 2.2 and 1.1 ampere 6.25 and 112.5 ampere or 2 and 201 ampere. Answers number 1. طبعا ال efficiency power of secondary or power of primary or VI secondary or VI primary. يعني ممكن اقول ال efficiency هنا V primary divided V secondary equal N primary divided N secondary equal I secondary over I primary. يبقى 0.9 multiply 2400 divided 1220 equal 4000 divided N secondary equal 112.5 divided I primary. So الافشنسي طبعا عندنا الباور out equal VI secondary VI secondary I secondary 13,500 equal I secondary multiply 120. So I secondary equal 112.5 ampere. طبعا هنا لو جينا نعوض في القانون الرئيسي اللي هو الافشنسي V primary over V secondary equal N primary over N secondary equal I secondary over I primary يعني equal 0.9 multiply 2400 divided 120 equal 4000 divided N secondary equal 1012.5 divided I primary. Problem number 4 بيقول لي calculate efficiency of step down transformer change 110 volt into 35.2 volt. وهنا بيقول لي ratio of the number of turn of coils 5 divided 2. So وهنا ال efficiency of transformer هل هي 70% ولا 80% ولا 90% ولا 85%؟ تعال نشوف الانسرز. هنا ال efficiency equal power of secondary over power of primary. يبقى ال efficiency equal multiply 110 divided 35.2 equal 5 divided 2. So يبقى ال efficiency هنا equal 0.8 or 80%. Problem number 5. A step-down transformer is connected to AC power source of 2500 volt. Givens يبقى هنا مديني الباور of primary coil والباور equal V في I أو I square R أو V square over R. Gives a current 80 ampere. The ratio between the number of turn of primary coil and the secondary coil 20:1. Assumptions that the efficiency equal أو is 80%. So the EMF induced the two terminals of the secondary coil وعندي four choose. Number 1 110 volt and the number 2 9000 volt and the number 3 8840 volt but number 4 160 volt. The current passing in the primary coil is and the four choose. Number 1 100 ampere, number 2 4 ampere, number 3 5 ampere and the number 4 8 ampere. Answers number 5. V primary equal 2500 multiply 0.8 equal 2000 volt. But N secondary divided N primary equal 1 divided 20. 1 divided 20 لأن ال N primary هنا greater than ال N secondary. So يبقى ال N secondary divided N primary equal V secondary divided V primary يعني equal 1 divided 20 equal V secondary divided 2000. So نقدر نجيب ال V عند secondary coil equal 100 volt. And ال N secondary over N primary اللي هي كانت 1 divided 20 equal I primary divided I secondary. يبقى ال I primary divided I secondary اللي هي 20. عشان كده نقدر نجيب ال current في ال I primary. يبقى ال current في ال I primary equal 4 ampere. Problem number 6. A transformer works under primary volt 220 volt. It has 2 secondary coil. One of feed a bell 6 volt and 0.4 ampere, and the others of the field to lamp 12 volt and 0.35 ampere. Knowing that the number of the primary coil 1100 turn. Choose the number of turn in each coil. وقال لي 30 or 20, 50 or 20, 30 or 30, 30 or 60 turn. But the current passing in the primary coil if the bell lamp works together 30 ampere, 0.04 ampere, 0.03 ampere and 30 ampere. الانسرز طبعا VS over VB, VS over VB يعني 6 divided 220 over N divided 1100 يبقى ال N bell equal 30 turn. But ال NS over NB VS over VB يبقى 12 divided 220 equal NS over 1100. So ال NS equal 60 turn. But ال IP over IS VS over VB equal 12 divided 220 equal IB over 0.35. So I primary 0.019 ampere. But the I primary is summation 0.0109 plus 0.09 equal 0.03 ampere. ودي كانت آخر حاجة في حلقتنا النهاردة Problems in Dynamo and Transformer. Thank you very much my high student وإلى اللقاء في حلقة قادمة. أشكركم. Thank you.